Welcome. As promised, we are back with yet another exciting competition named Topgun. And I'm Shimon Sharif. You'll be witnessing a battle between 8 shooting stars from around the world over the next 10 days. Today is the qualification day, and all shooters will shoot a 60 shots match, which will decide who shoots against who in the days ahead. And this is how the competition will pan out. After the qualification match today, we will take out all the results. The shooter with the highest qualification score will shoot against the 8th place. The second highest will shoot against the 7th place. The third highest will shoot against the 6th place, and fourth will shoot against the 5th place. The winners will proceed to the 2 semi-finals, and then the semi-final winners will proceed to the gold medal match. One day before the gold medal match, we'll have a match for the bronze medal. It is going to be a very exciting match. If you need to grab anything, your popcorn, your Coke, this is the time before we give the command for the 15-minute sighters.
Athletes to the line. Athletes to the line. Athletes to the line. Athletes to the line. Athletes to the line.
That's the athletes to the line command given. The athletes are 8 athletes for the day. We have a star field. We will quickly introduce them once again, starting with none other than the reigning Olympic champion, Ginny Thrasher of USA. Ginny with a very amazing appearance of 1 Olympic Games, 1 World Championship, 10 World Cups. She has a personal best score of 631.4 and a world ranking of 56. Ginny is coached by Dan Durbin. Next in the line, Ginny's teammate, Lucas Kozinski of USA. He's a World Cup champion with an amazing personal best score of 634.7. This is 1.2 more than the current world record. His current world ranking is at 3. Lucas has competed at 1 Olympic Games, 1 World Championship, and 6 World Cups. Lucas is also coached by Dan Durbin. The third shooter of the day is Martin Strempfel, the world military champion from Austria. He's also the quota winner for his country. Martin's personal best, 633.7, is 0.2 more than the current world record. His world ranking stands at 51. Martin has competed at 1 World Championship, 13 World Cups, and 6 European Championships. That's Martin Strempfel, the highly experienced shooter in the online version. Next shooter, Milenko Sebic, very experienced, the World Cup final silver medalist. Milenko with a personal best score of 632.5 and a world ranking of 28 has competed at the Rio Olympics, 2 World Championship, and 20 World Cups. Very experienced, is the one to watch out for. Our next shooter from India, we have Arjun Babuta. He's a World Cup bronze medalist with a very high personal best of 632.4. He did very well at the recently held ISSF World Cup in New Delhi. He was a finalist. His world ranking is 13. Arjun has competed at 2 World Championships, 4 World Cups, and 3 Asian Championships. Coached by Dipali Deshpande, Arjun Babuta, the only Indian in the field today. Next shooter, Bernhard Pickel of Austria, the European champion, a specialist in big bore rifle, but also equally good in 10-meter and 50-meter three position. He's a multi-event shooter with a personal best score of 631.0. His world ranking is 61. Bernhard has competed at 2 World Championships, 22 World Cups, and 10 European Championships. Very experienced, Bernhard Pickel. The 7th shooter in the start list, Miria Rosello of Spain. She's a Grand Prix silver medalist with a personal best score of 625.8. Her national ranking is 4. Miria has competed at 1 European Championship, 3 international championships, and 4 national championships. Miria, coached by Luciano Porte, has already competed in various competitions organized by us last year, including the Online Shooting League. And the last shooter, the last but not the least, the youngest shooter in the start list today, Shiri Sternberg of Israel. Shiri, with a personal best score of 627.3 and an online ranking of 12, has competed in 2 international championships, 3 online championships, and 1 national championships. Shiri is coached by the legendary marksman Guy Starrick of Israel. She may be the youngest, but can certainly cause a lot of upsets. These are the 8 shooting stars. We will take a short break. Please don't go away. We will take a short commercial break and be right back.
Myton ESTA 5 – Intelligent software for shooters. ESTA 5 makes it easy and comfortable. Whether PC, notebook, tablet or smartphone, the results are displayed directly in the browser. You can choose the display device and therefore also the display size and the type of operation of your Blackmagic measuring frame yourself. The comfortable operation is possible via touchscreen or Bluetooth control panel. Simply determine the light brightness, light color and the target image from the firing point. The shooting on the other stands is no longer disturbed. On the dynamic display in the browser we use the latest web technologies. All important information such as the competition time or series results are displayed clearly on screen. Sport shooters can also display the hit center, the hit circle or detailed hit statistics. New, innovative presentation of results now on mobile devices. Cost-effective, flexible, simple. ESTA 5 can be fully integrated to existing Myton Shootmaster systems. Myton, your partner for the shooting sport.
And we are back. Time for the 15 minutes sighter and preparation time.
Your 15 minutes preparation and sighting time starts now.
That was the command for the 15 minutes preparation and sighter time. Just to explain to the viewers, 15 minutes is given before a competition actual match starts. A shooter can make all their final adjustments, check their stance, give clicks to their rifles, after which the actual match begins. There we can see Bernard Pickle. We also saw him in the Steyr ad, testing the Steyr Challenge E rifle. Bernard, a multi-talented shooter, specialist in all forms of rifle shooting, including 300 meters. Lucas Kozenski and Ginny Thrasher, the Olympic champion Ginny, shooting from USA. Those are some great 10s registered by two of the finest American shooters on your screen, Ginny Thrasher and Lucas Kozenski, shooting together from the shooting range. Martin Strempel, the Olympic quota winner for Austria, started his sighters with a 10.1. His third shot, 10.6. Looks in great form. Shooting on the might and target, Martin Strempel, a very, very strong shooter. Indian shooter Arjun Babuta. Three minutes into the preparation and sighter time. That's Miria Rosello shooting from Spain. Miria had to attend her college. It's about 3:30 there in Spain. She rushed back from her college and has joined us for the qualification today. The young shooter from Israel, 15-year-old Shuri Sternberg, looks very stable. Once again, Lucas Kozenski and Ginny Thrasher shooting together. Highly experienced Milenko Sebic of Serbia. 10.1 and a 10.7, I think, for Milenko this time. I must remind you, this is the sighter time. It's a 15 minutes sighter time, after which the actual match will begin and every shot will count. We also welcome Margit Melmer from Austria. Margit,
Hello, Shimon. Hi.
Margit Melmer, the sport manager of the Austrian Shooting Sport Federation, is a great support to all our competitions. She is going to oversee the competition today. She is also an ISSF certified jury. Margit, what do you have to say about the field today?
I think you really got eight great shooters all over the world. So it will be a very nice competition today for all of us to watch this competition. I think the next 1.5 hour or 1 hour, 15 minutes they got, yes, they will be great. We see great shooters. You have world ranking start with 12, and you have very young shooters like this young lady from Israel, and you have great shooters, Olympic finalists, and so in your team. So this is a great big competition.
Thank you, Margit. We'll get back to you as the match proceeds. That's Margit Melmer, an ISSF certified jury, member of the ISSF Judges Committee, a sport manager of the Austrian Shooting Sport Federation. And that's Martin Strempfel. Looks in great form. A 10.1 this time. Eight minutes into the preparation and sighter time. Is that right, Margit?
That's right.
Arjun Babuta, bang on target in the sighting time. Looks in great form. Miria Rosello also shooting a chain of tens. All shooters look in great form. It's going to be a very interesting battle today as the match begins in the next 5 minutes. Just to quickly explain to the viewers, we are into the sighted time. 15 minutes sighted time is not counted. The actual match will start after this. Today is the opening day of Top Gun. After the qualification match, depending on the results, we'll come to know who shoots against who in the days ahead. The first place today in the qualification will shoot against the 8th place. The second will shoot against the 7th, third versus 6th, and 4th versus 5th. It is going to be a very interesting format used for the one-on-one matches called the race to 10. Race to 10, the shooter shoots the higher shot, gets 1 point, and the shooter who reaches 10 points first is the winner of the day. There will be a best of 3 in race to 10, so a shooter who wins 2 race to 10 matches is the overall winner of the day. Three more minutes for the sighting time to get over. Highly experienced Milenko Sevic looks very stable in his Kapapi rifle clothing. All 8 shooters using the Kapapi rifle clothing. Martin Stremfel shooting with a Steyr air rifle. Both Martin and Bernard shoot with a Steyr rifle, one of the finest rifles in the world, used by some of the top shooters. Martin Stremfel bang on target as we reach the end of the sighting time. 2 more minutes, after which the actual match begins. And here's a question for the viewers. This is a question for the viewers. Whom do you think will shoot the best qualification score today? Please send us your answers in the comments below. Let's see who gets or who comes closest. Margaret, even you can take a guess.
Oh, I have 2 shooters of my country in this qualification round, so I'm not sure if I can be not on one side. No, there are really a lot of good shooters. And I saw Jeannie Drescher the last time. If I saw her, she was in a very, very good condition. So it could be that she will be number one today.
Well said, Margit. It's a very, very strong field with Ginny, Lucas, Martin, Milenko, Bernhard, and the two young girls. And not to forget Arjun Babuta, who's been in red hot form lately, has been shooting above the 630 mark. I think it's very difficult to guess, but let's see if somebody can get this right. And while we speak, we are almost over with the sighter and qualification time.
End of preparation and sighting time. Stop. Reset your targets.
That's the end of the 15 minutes preparation and sighter time.
Match firing. Start. Match firing. Start. Match firing. Start.
This is it. The match starts. Every shot will count. This is the start to a 10-day competition, Topgun. It's a 60-shot match today. Let's see who shoots the highest. Talking about the highest score, we'll put up another question for the viewers. So what will be the highest qualification score? Please send us your answers in the comments below. It has to be above the 630 mark with such a strong field comprising the reigning Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher, her teammate Lukas Kozenski of USA, Martin Strempfel of Austria, Bernhard Pickel of Austria, the experienced Milenko Sebic of Serbia, the only Indian Arjun Babuta, who's been in red hot form, and the two young girls Miria Rosello of Spain and Shuri Sternberg of Israel. Murat of Maitin says 630. Simon Farkas says 63. Mike Gata says 633.6. That's the highest, 633.6. Anyone else could go beyond 633.6? Cameron says 632.1. Abhinav says Martin will shoot the highest, 631.0. Matthew says Lucas 635.0. Prem says 631.2. So everyone guessing above 630. Etienne Jomon says 654.0. That's the maximum possible, Etienne. I wish we could achieve that. Neeraj Babuta, Arjun's father, Arjun Babuta will shoot 632.0. Avraj Jyoti says 632.0. A lot of people watching this live on the Facebook, YouTube accounts of Indian shooting. Margaret, what's your guess? What would be the highest score today?
I think it will go to 631. I think 631 will be high today, really.
Margaret, with all her experience in the sport, says 631, maximum of 631.
Yes.
Let's see if our shooters can cross that mark of 631 with shooters like the reigning Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher, her teammate Lucas, Martin Milenko. We can surely cross 631. Not an easy score to achieve, but these shooting stars capable of going beyond it. Anna says 630.0. Malenko Sevic shoots a 10.2. Youngest shooter of the day, 15-year-old Shiri Sternberg of Israel. The multi-talented Bernhard Pickel of Austria, shooting with a Steyr air rifle, using the Mitin targets. Mitin, the world's most accurate target system, used by some of the biggest shooting stars around the world.
And Bernhard is in a shooting range. They have a very big shooting range. They have 35 Miton targets there where he is today.
That's incredible. 35 Mitin targets. What a
Yes, on
fantastic
one.
shooting range that is.
This is in the center of Austria in Salzburg. Maybe a lot of your dear listening know the film Sound of Silence from Austria or Sound of Music, and he is there now. He is in the center of Austria in Salzburg, and there is this nice shooting range.
Amazing. Sounds like a very, very high class shooting range.
Yes, yes, we can shoot in this 10-meter discipline, and if you go to the end of the shooting range, you can shoot 50-meter or 25-meter. So this is a very multifunction shooting range.
That's Bernard Pickle with a personal best score of 631.0 and a world ranking of 61. A very talented shooter, excels in all forms of rifle shooting, 10 meter, 50 meter, and even 300-meter rifle. He's competed at 2 World Championships, 22 World Cups, and 10 European Championships. Bernard shoots with a Steyr air rifle. Two of the strongest and the best American shooters, the reigning Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher, who'd won the first Olympic medal for USA at the 2016 Rio Olympics, and her teammate and world number 3, Lucas Kozenski, who had won the gold in men's 10-meter air rifle at the recently concluded ISSF World Cup in New Delhi. Ginny with a personal best score of 631.4 and a world ranking of 56. She's competed at 1 Olympic Games, 1 World Championship, and 10 World Cups. Is coached by Dan Durbin. And a teammate, Lucas Kozenski, the World Cup champion with a personal best score of an amazing 634.7. Margit, this score is 1.2 above the current world record.
Unbelievable, unbelievable. Great score, great man, great shooter.
Lucas had shot this at the recently held US National Championship. Margit, in fact, his now the US national score, the national record of US is 1.2 more than the current world record.
Yeah, unbelievable. Great, really great.
Lucas, ranked number 3 in the world, has competed at 1 Olympics, 1 World Championship, and 6 World Cups. Both the shooters look very strong. A lot of people from Israel cheering for the youngest shooter, Shiri Sternberg. We'll have a look and see how is Shiri doing. A lot of people cheering for her. The 15-year-old Shiri. with a personal best score of 627.3. Shiri is a silver medalist in the Israel National Championships, the youngest shooter of the day. She's competed at 2 internationals, 3 online championships, and 1 nationals. She's coached by the legendary marksman Guy Sterrick, literally a king in the prone event. Margit, Guy has been amazing as a shooter in the prone event.
Yes, and I think he's still amazing in prone events. He's still shooting prone. I saw him. I think no, not last year, 2 years ago, and he started on a World Cup only in not a World Cup, international competition in prone. We'll see. We have in 2 weeks we have our European Championships, and maybe he will be there too. I'm not sure at the moment, but I will ask him if he will be there with Brown.
That's Arjun Babuta doing very well. He has an amazing personal best of 632.4 and a good world ranking of 13. Arjun, the shooter from Punjab in India, has competed at 2 World Championships, 4 World Cups, and 3 Asian Championships. He's also won 3 bronze medals in the Junior ISSF World Cups. A very, very promising shooter for the country, just waiting to explode on the international stage in the senior division. A very strong shooter, Margit, this time from India, Arjun Babuta. Margit, Martin Stremfel, shooting some real great tens. A very strong shooter in 10-meter air rifle. Martin, the Olympic quota winner for his country. His personal best score is 0.2 more than the current world record. 633.7 shot by Martin in the IUSC, in the 4th IUSC held last year. His world ranking is 51. Martin is a 2 times world military champion in big bore events. He's competed at 1 World Championship, 13 World Cups, and 6 European Championships. When it comes to the choice of rifle, Martin trusts no other than the Steyr Sport air rifle, the Steyr Challenger E.
Look, Shimon, Martin started a very nice first series, 105.6. That's a good start for him. Really good start.
105.6 target.
Yes, very nice, very nice.
105.6, certainly a very, very high series to start with. A great score registered by Martin, a high score 105.6 in first series. A great way to start the match, but a long way to go. If he has to prove you wrong, Margit, he needs to be consistent. If he needs to
Yeah.
prove your guess wrong,
Yes, you have seen the 11 shot was a 10.0, but it doesn't matter. He do the next was 10.6, 10.6, and now a 10.8. So maybe if some shot is not the best, with other 2 or 3 good shots, you can eliminate this. It doesn't matter. I think he's a very good way today. We have seen the sighting shots. The sighting shots was very and look here now 10.9. That's perfect. That's perfect. In the halftime of the second series, 52.9. So that's perfect.
a perfect 10.9 by Martin. As we were talking about him, he shoots a perfect 10.9. A very strong shooter, Martin Stremfel, Olympic quota winner for his country, registering a perfect 10.9 on his last shot. I also see a 10.9 by Lucas Kozenski of USA on his 14th shot. And a 10.9 by Ginny Thrasher also.
You see, they start with the first series, and now they are in their flow. They are in their comfort zone, and so they become better and better.
What a performance by these shooters, registering perfect shots of 10.9. Some world-class shooting by the 8 shooting stars on the opening day of the Top Gun event. There we can see Ginny taking a short break, coming back with some water, maybe. Margit, shooters like to sip a little bit of liquids during the match.
Yes, yes, because they are so full concentrated and they need liquids, they need water or maybe some apple juice, something like this, or orange juice with water. The most of the part they are drinking is water.
And there you can see Ginny checking her stance once again because she's had left her stance, has come back after a short break, making sure a rifle shooter has to make sure that to get the stance correct, a lot depends on the right stance. There you can see her making some final adjustments to her right leg making some very, very fine adjustments with the right foot, trying to align the rifle and her body with the target. A top shooter will never start the match before making the perfect stance. Margaret, what do you have to say about that?
Yes, you can see that Ginny that she's very young, but she's so perfect in her shooting. What she's doing is she need all her concentration and all her feelings. That's the right word. All the feelings she feel in her body, in her muscles. Is this relaxed? Is this stable? And to be one, she tried to get one with the rifle. Yeah.
Yes, Margaret. And now it's time to take another short break. Please don't go away. We'll be right back. And we are back. Margaret, I'm so happy to see Bernard in that ad along with his teammate Alexander, if I'm not wrong.
Alexander was ill for a long time. He's back now, and yes, Bernhard and Alexander, they are training together. They make exercises together, and they prepare them together the most of the time.
Arjun Babuta, a very strong Indian shooter. Arjun also using a might and target.
And Shimon, where is he shooting? Is he in the cellar or is he at home in a home place somewhere?
Margaret has a home setup. The situation in India, Margaret, is not very good. None of the shooting ranges are operational right now.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of shooters in India have a electronic target in their house.
Yeah.
So Arjun is also shooting from his home range.
Perfect. That's great that they have the chance to train at home or shoot at home on a home range. That's great.
That's Miria Reselo, one of the best shooters of Spain. a regular at the International Online Shooting Championships and the Online Shooting League held last year. A very strong shooter, Miria, with a personal best score of 625.8. She has a national ranking of 4, coached by Luciano Porte. Miria is also a Grand Prix silver medalist, has competed at the European Championships and 3 international championships. Milenko Sebic, very experienced, shoots a 10.3. Milenko, the World Cup finalist, silver medalist, has a personal best score of 632.5 and a world ranking of 28. He's competed at 1 Olympic Games, 2 World Championships and 20 World Cups. Very experienced. We'll take another short commercial break. Don't go away. We'll be just back.
Myton ESTA 5, intelligent software for shooters. ESTA 5 makes it easy and comfortable. With a PC, notebook, tablet or smartphone, the results are displayed directly in the browser. You can choose the display device and therefore also the display size and the type of operation of your Blackmagic measuring frame yourself. The comfortable operation is possible via touchscreen or Bluetooth control panel. Simply determine the light brightness, light color and the target image from the firing point. The shooting on the other stands is no longer disturbed. On the dynamic display in the browser we use the latest web technologies. All important information such as the competition time or series results are displayed clearly on screen. Sport shooters can also display the hit center, the hit circle or detailed hit statistics. New innovative presentation of results now on mobile devices. Cost-effective, flexible, simple. ESTA 5 can be fully integrated to existing Myton Shootmaster systems. Myton, your partner for the shooting sport.
Indeed, Myton is the partner of shooters from across the world. And there you can see a Myton target being used by very talented Bernhard Pickel of Austria. Martin looks in great form as he registers another high 10 on its 26th shot, a 10.5.
Oh, Shimon, look. Martin had a 107.0 in the second series. 107.0. Wow.
That's amazing. What a series. 107.0 by Martin Stremfel. That's a very, very high series in to shoot in air rifle. 107.0. Margit, I'm sure Martin will prove you wrong with
It doesn't
105.6.
matter.
With 105.6 in his first series and following it up with 107.0, that is huge. 107.0 by Martin. Amazing second series. With three perfect shots of 10.9. There you can see what a performance by Martin Stremfel, one of the most experienced online shooter, who was also crowned the online shooter of the year based on his overall performance in the 6 editions of the International Online Shooting Championships held last year. Martin shoots an unbelievable 107.0. What a shooter. Olympic quota winner of Austria. Uses a Steyr rifle, wears a Kapapi kit and shoots on a Mitin target. This is the best combination a shooter can ask for. Ginny and Lucas also looking very strong. Ginny shoots a 10.3 on her 29th shot. Lucas already over with 38 shots, with the last being a 10.4, followed with a 10.2 on the 39th shot. Lucas Kozenski looks in good form, so does Ginny Thrasher. The last 3 shots registered by Ginny Thrasher, a 10.6, 10.6 and a 10.3. Follows it with a 10.4 on the 30th shot. 311.8 in the first half of the qualification match for Ginny. 311.8. Halfway still to go for Ginny. Can come back very strongly. Arjun Babuta. Looks like a very strong group by the Indian shooter Arjun Babuta.
Surya Sud. 15-year-old Shri Sternberg, the youngest shooter among the 8 today. It's about 5:40. It's about 5:40 p.m. in Israel. If I'm not wrong, it's about 5:40 p.m. in Israel. As you can see in the range clock behind Shuri. Shuri takes a short break after registering a 10.0. Not very happy with her last shot. Takes a short break.
It looks that Milenko is ready. He had done all 60 shots.
Milenko Sebek moves back from the firing line. Looks like he's already through with his match. We will get his scores. Some really fast shooting by Milenko. Already through with his 60 shots.
Yes, we have now 32 minutes to go, so he was really fast.
Yes, Margaret, I think people who do a lot of prone shooting, they are used to of shooting fast.
Yeah, that's right.
It's time to take another short commercial break. Please don't go away. You're witnessing some world-class action. We'll just be back. Malenko already through with his match, shoots an amazing score, 631.7. 631.7 by Malenko of Serbia. That's a brilliant score. Malenko already through with his match, shot very fast. Shoots a 631.7. Well done, Malenko. So, Margit, Malenko is the first one to cross the 630 mark today.
Yes, that's good. That's good. And in this time, for me, it's unbelievable that he's so fast. He was ready in 43 minutes. Unbelievable. This great result in such a short time. Great, really great.
Malenko Sebic of Serbia shooting 631.7. First one to finish his match. And what a way to end the match with a near perfect 10.8. Amazing score. 631.7 by Milenko Sebic of Serbia. I'll once again put up the question for the viewers. Maybe someone of you will change your mind. There your question is, the same one from before. Whom do you think will shoot the best qualification score? Please send us your answers in the comments below. Will it be Milenko Sebic, who's already registered a 631.7? Or do you think Martin Strempel of Austria can cross that? Given that brilliant 107 by Martin Strempel. You can send us your answers in the comments below. Which shooter do you think will shoot the highest qualification score today? Milenko Sebic already through with his match and has registered 631.7. And another question for the day is, what will be the highest qualification score? Do you think the score shot by Milenko is the highest, or can this be crossed by another shooter? Martin Strempel was off to a great start. He can surely cross this. Already registered 107.0. A lot depends on the other four series. Let's have a look at Martin Strempel's progress. Shoots a perfect, near perfect 10.8 on his 42nd shot. But before that, Martin had registered another perfect 10.9. Some brilliant shooting by Martin Strempel. In the last three shots, 10.8, perfect 10.9, and again a 10.8. Martin Strempel, a very strong shooter, the Olympic quota winner for his country, looks in red hot form. Shoots 105.6, follows it with a very high 107.0. In his third series, he registers 105.4. In his fourth series, 105.7. Martin Strempel in red hot form today.
Shimon, and if you see on the Myton screen, the advantage for Martin is 10.6. Sorry, the average 10.6. Can you see this? Unbelievable, 10.6.
Yes, Margaret, that's an amazing average by Martin.
Yes.
10.6 is
Wow.
average
Yeah. Yes.
until the 44th shot.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very
And
high score
before,
for Martin
yeah,
Stenfeld. Yes, yes, Margaret.
and you also can see how Martin is working in this position of the camera. We can see what he's doing with his left elbow, that he's always looking for the position on his hip. You see, he's moving. He always try to find the right position, the right place where he should go with his arm, with his elbow. That's really good position here to see how good shooters are working. I think
Tony
that's
says,
much better. These online competitions are much better than normal competition, because in a normal competition we always must be behind. We can see nothing what the shooter is doing. But here in this online competition, we can be next to them, behind them, in front of them, everywhere, and see how fine, how little work they are doing. Perfect, really perfect.
yes, Margaret. And Tony says that Luca will be the one who will register the highest today.
Okay, we'll see. After 40 shots, he had 418. So, Lucas must, yes,
Sorry, Margaret, you were saying something about Lucas.
to be better than Martin. So Lucas must do a little bit more, because after 40 shots, he had 418. So look, he had 2 shots to go, and he will become 627 and a little. So Lucas will not be the best today.
Yes, yes, certainly. Two more shots to go for Lucas.
Yeah.
A minimum 6:25 or 26
27,
looks
yeah.
26, 27 looks achievable for Lucas from here. A good score, but not as per his own standards.
Yeah, I think it's a pressure for the shooters. Online competition is a pressure, because they're the competitors, or the people they are with us. They are so, I think, more than on a normal shooting range. Online there will be much more spectators, competitors, not competitors, spectators, than in a normal shooting range. And I
Yes,
think the
Margaret.
shooters recognize this.
Yes, Margaret. And while we talk, it's being watched by thousands of shooters and sport fans from across the globe on the Indian Shooting Facebook and YouTube pages. Vinny Thrasher, the reigning Olympic champion, along with Lucas, just finished his match with a 627.9. That's a great way to end the match with a 10.7. Lucas registers a 627.9. 13 more shots to go for Ginny. Lucas, the second shooter to finish his match with a score of 627.9. Two out of the 8 shooters already finished their qualification match. Milenko Sebic of Serbia 631.7, Lukas Kozenski of USA 627.9. Remember, the shooter who shoots the highest qualification score today will get to shoot with the 8th place. And the second highest will be shooting against the 7th place. The third will shoot against the 6th, and the fourth will shoot against the 5th. Milenko with 631.7 sure to be in the top 4. The one-on-one matches sure to be very exciting and nail-biting. Starting from day after, the first match between the 1st versus 8th will be held on 1st May at the same time, 7 p.m. India time. Margit gets some appreciation from Murat Taskiner of Maitin. Margit,
Yes, I have seen. It looks that Shiri Steinberg is maybe I'm not sure if she's ready. Her rifle is there. Ah, fine.
looks like a 615. Margit, is it a 615.7? Shiri, can you
Yes.
confirm your score? 615.7?
I'm not total sure. It also could be 619.7. Maybe she can send a picture to you.
We'll have a closer look at Shiri's monitor in some time.
Yeah.
But yes, she's through with a match. The reigning Olympic champion, Ginny Thrasher of USA.
5 more shots to go for Ginny.
Yes, but she had 15 minutes left, 15 minutes more to do her shots. So it's time enough to make it perfect, to make good competition.
This, as you can see, Margit, the last series of Ginny looks good with a 10.3, 10.7, 10.6, 10.8, 10.3.
Yeah.
Shuri score 619.7.
Okay. Thank you.
619.7 by Shuri. At the moment, Shuri at the third spot with a 619.7. Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher of USA with two 10.7 back-to-back, two shots on 10.7. 58th shot, a 10.3. Two more shots to go for this reigning Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher, who had won the gold at the 2016 Rio Olympics. That was the first gold medal for USA at Rio. Shoots a 9.9 on a 59th shot. Can she end her match with a high 10? Can she reach the 624 mark? Needs a very high 10 to reach the 624 mark. A 9.9 once again on her last shot, 623.1 for the reigning Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher of USA. 623.1. Looks a little disappointed with her two back-to-back 9.9s. Agit, can you again confirm the score for Ginny? 623.
Yes, I confirm. 623.1. I confirm.
Ginny shoots a 623.1.
Yeah.
She needed a real high 10 to reach 624. This is a very high pressure qualification match. A lot of viewers from around the world watching these 8 shooting stars live in action. Not easy when you know that the whole world is watching you. The reigning Olympic champion from USA, Ginny Thrasher, ends with a 623.1. He's currently at the 3rd position.
Shimon, we need series score.
Shirish had registered a 619.7. Milenko till now in the lead with 631.7. That's Martin Stremfel already through with his match. An amazing 636.6. Martin Stremfel once again crosses the world mark, which of 633.5. He's crossed the mark by 1.1. Margaret, if I'm not wrong, is it 1.1 more than the world record?
Yes, that's right. That's right, Shimon. I really congratulations to Martin. Unbelievable. He was not sure if he can go to the shooting range today because this shooting range normally is closed. He think he had to start at home. You know, he had two little boys, two little childs that they are running around, and so he really hoped that he can go today on the shooting range and do this there. And he's really yes, this was a great day for him. This was really a great day. Unbelievable to this score. Congratulations from my side. Wow.
What a performance by Martin Stremfel of Austria. Shoots 636.6, which is 1.1 more than the current world record. Martin, who started with an amazing 105.6, followed it with a very high 107.0, ends up shooting 1.1 more than the world record. What a score, 636.6 by this Austrian shooter, Martin Stremfel. He's a 2-time world military champion. A very high score for the day. I don't know how many people got this right. 1.1 more than the world record for Martin Stremfel. Mike says it's 4 points more than his prediction. Looks like Maria Rossello also through with a competition. Mirya, we'll just take your scores. It's a 621.2 for Mirya. Is it a 621.2? It's a 621.2, Margit.
Yes, it's at 621.2. That's right. 621.2.
Mirya, is it a 621.2?
Yes. Well,
Okay, that's Mirya Rosello from Spain shooting a 621.2 on the opening day of Top Gun.
So the only one we miss at the moment is Bernhard Pickel. His score, and he had only 4 minutes now. 4 minutes for the last shots. Maybe he is ready. Maybe we can switch to him, to Bernhard Pickel. He's the only one with the open score.
And also Arjun Babuta, he's also through with his match. Can we have a closer look, Arjun?
Arjun was 629.9. 629.9. Arjun.
Arjun shoots 629.9.
And Bernhard Pickel is ready too.
622.9, Margit. Can you confirm for Arjun?
629.9.
629.9.
He's here now. That's Arjun. Arjun.
That's Arjun Babuta, the Indian shooter.
Mhm.
Finished his qualification match with a 629.9, a good score.
And now we can see Bernhard Pickel.
Bernhard Pickel,
627.7.
627.7.
Yeah.
Stop. Stop.
That's the stop command. The qualification round comes to an end. We will once again confirm the scores with our jury, Margit Melmer. We have almost all the scores. Milenko Sebek. Margit, can I have the scores once again?
Yes. In leading position is Martin Strempfel with 636.6.
1 second. I will just
put in the scores for our
Yeah.
audience. 636.6. Yes, Margaret.
On second position is Milenko Sevic,
Yes.
631.7.
Okay.
On third position is Ayun with 629.9.
Yes, Margaret. 629.9 for Arjun.
Yeah. On fourth place is Lukas Kosenski,
Yes, Margaret.
627.9. On fifth place is Bernhard Pickel with 627.7.
627.7 for Bernhard,
Yeah.
as confirmed by Margaret Melmer.
On sixth place is Jeannie Drescher with 623.1.
Yes, Margaret.
On seventh place, Mariella Rosello from Spain, 621.2. And our youngest shooter from Israel, Shiri Steinberg, 619.7.
Those were the
619.7.
those were the 8 scores. Qualification round comes to an end. As you can see, the scores down on the ticker. The scores been confirmed, verified by Margit Melmer, the sport manager for the Austrian Shooting Sport Federation, and also a ISSF certified jury. Margit, if you can have a look at the ticker below and verify the scores once again. Martin Strempfel of Austria with a score of 636.6.
Correct.
At the second position, Milenko Sevic of Serbia with 631.7. Third
Correct.
place, Arjun Babutov of India with 629.9.
Yeah.
At the fourth place, we have Lucas Kozensky of USA with 627.9.
Yeah.
Fifth place is Bernhard Pickel of Austria with 627.7.
Yeah.
At the sixth place, we have Ginny Thrasher of USA with 623.1.
Yeah.
At the seventh place, we have Miria Rosello of Spain with 621.2.
Yeah.
And at the eighth place, we have Shiri Sternberg of Israel with 619.7. These are the
Perfect.
final scores of the qualification round today. And now we know which shooter shoots against who. First to go will be Martin Strempfel up against the young Shuri Sternberg, who's taken the 8th place. 2nd May, we'll see action between Milenko Sevic and Miria Rosello of Spain. 3rd May, in the third match, it will be Arjun Babuta against Ginny Thrasher of USA, which is going to be very exciting as the Indian takes on the reigning Olympic champion, Ginny Thrasher. And the next day,
It will be Lucas against Bernhard Pickel. This is how the competition is going to pan out. The quarterfinals, the 4 quarterfinals, the winners, of course, will proceed to the semi-finals, and the ones who lose out the battle will be eliminated and will have to watch the match on Facebook and share it with their friends. So this is how the Top Gun is going to pan out over the next 10 days. Some really interesting combination here, especially Ginny Thrasher of USA versus Arjun Babuta of India. Margaret, what do you have to say about these combinations?
It's unbelievable. These great scores is unbelievable. We see shooters all over the world start on the same time, but they have different times at their home places. So in India, it's late in the evening now. In US, it's nearly around lunchtime, and in Austria, it's in the afternoon in Europe. So unbelievable. And all great scores, and I'm really happy for the next days. I'm really I'm waiting for the next days for these fights. I really like it. Can you explain again the rules for tomorrow? It's 1 against 8. It's Martin against Shiri, and they have to do until they have 10 points. Is this right?
So, Margaret, this is how the competition will pan out, as Martin has finished with the best qualification score with 636.6, and Shiri has taken the 8th place. So Martin will shoot against Shiri in a race to 10 format.
Yeah.
Both the shooters will take a shot each. The shooter with the higher shot will get a point, and the shooter who reaches 10 points first will be the winner. So there will be a race to 10, and there will be a best of 3 for race to 10. So a shooter who wins 2 race to 10 is the overall winner of the day.
Ah, okay, okay.
It's going to be very interesting. It's going to be nail biting. And let's speak to some shooters, Margaret, now. Starting with Ginny. Hi, Ginny. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Hi, Ginny. What do you have to say about your performance?
It was a bit of a struggle, but Lucas and I both fought the good fight. We actually were fortunate enough to get our second dose of the vaccine a few days ago, and I still think we're feeling some of the physical effects.
Definitely.
These are tough times, Ginny. I can understand. The other day you were telling me that you were supposed to have a test for COVID 2 days back. But we are very happy that you joined us for the competition, and I'm sure still a lot of matches left for you. Let's see how you perform with your clash against the Indian Arjun Babuta. He's a very strong shooter, and let's see how both of you perform on that day. Do remember, it is the third match for you on 3rd May.
I'm super excited.
And what do you have to say about your match towards the end today? I saw that you were not very happy with those 2 9.9s. I was expecting a higher 10 in the last shot, especially.
Yeah, me too. I don't think anyone can be happy when they shoot 2 9.9s in a row. However, I'm gonna go home, rest up, and be ready for my next match.
And Ginny, what time is it there? I think you guys started very early today.
It's very early. It's we started about 7 a.m.
Okay, that's the beauty of online shooting. You know, it's 9 p.m. here in India, where I'm talking from, and it must be about 8 a.m. or 8:30 a.m. there.
Yep, it's good training for us to get up this early, and that's one of the great parts about being an international shooter is you get to go all over the world and compete, and sometimes that involves shooting at very weird hours.
Yes, Ginny, and what do you have to say about this online version? I
I
think you
really
competed
enjoyed
for the
it, and
first time.
I really enjoyed it. I think a lot of people shot very well. Congratulations to everyone who competed, and it's nice to get the fans involved and make it really exciting.
That's Jenny Thrasher, the reigning Olympic champion of USA, was talking to us. Jenny, can we have Lucas? Can we speak to him?
No, you can't. Yeah, he's right here.
That's Lucas. Hi, Lucas. What do you have to
Hi.
say about your match?
It was a hard one today, but it's good to get out here and do this. I'm excited for the next round.
Lucas, you'll be up against Bernard Pickle. He's a multi-event shooter, a specialist in all forms of rifle shooting, and 627.9, as I can see by a couple of previous matches in the recent past, is not very impressive as per your own standard goes. What do you have to say?
It's just a number. We'll try again next time.
That's Lucas, who had registered a brilliant score, 1.7 more than the world record, Lucas, at the US National Championships lately.
Yeah.
Okay. We look forward for the one-on-one clash against Bernard. Thank you, Lucas.
Yeah. Thank you.
And now let's also speak to Bernard Pickle, who will be shooting against Lucas. Hey, Bernard, what do you have to say about the match today? 627.7 by you, Bernard.
Yes, it was okay. I'm satisfied with my score. It was the first competition since a while, so it's all good.
Bernard, you will be up against a very strong competitor, Lucas, who's in red hot form, capable of shooting even better than the world records. He's world ranked number 3. Does that bother you?
Yes, it will be a tough match, I think. The 4th against the 5th, so that's pretty much the most closest match, and I think that will be very interesting for all of us and for all spectators.
That's Bernard Pickle, the multi-event shooter from Austria. He's a 2-time European champion. Now let's speak to Miria Rosello of Spain. Hi, Miria. I'm glad you made it to the
Hi.
qualification in time. I believe you had to attend your college and you were just in time for the qualification. Thank you so much, Miria. What do you have to say about your match today?
You're welcome.
You're welcome. Thank you. Yeah, I'm very happy for this competition. Thanks.
And Miria, you will be up against you'll be up against the 3rd place, which is Margit, who's the 3rd place shooter?
What? Sorry.
She will start against
Miria, you will be shooting against Milenko Sebic. Margit, is that right?
Yes, that's right. That's right.
Milenko Sebic, very experienced, Miria. Milenko is highly experienced with 20 World Cups under his belt. He's a World Cup silver medalist. It is going to be really tough for you, but knowing you, you are capable of registering some very high score. All the best to you. All the best to you, Miria. We look forward for your competition against Milenko.
Yes. Bueno, yes, he's a good shooter. Well, I'm very happy for this.
Okay. All the best. That's Miria Rosello of Spain, one of the finest shooters of Spain, who will be up against Milenko Sebic, And now we will speak to Milenko. Can we speak to Milenko?
Hey, hello, how are you?
Hello, greetings from India.
I'm
Hi.
coach of Milenko Savic and his wife. Now he's on training small bore because we are have competition
Okay.
tomorrow.
So
Small bore. So
can you analyze his match for us? I'm sure you know a lot about his shooting. Can you analyze his match? What do you have to say about his performance today?
yes, it's nice competition. It's good, cool experience.
This is an amazing score. 631.7 is a brilliant score. Did you think Milenko is capable of shooting that much today?
Not. I'm not following because I'm like coach and I'm so sorry, but my child is calling me now.
Okay. We look
Okay,
forward for the match
Milenko,
between
say
Milenko
hello
and
to
Miria.
everybody. What?
We look forward for the match between Milenko and Miria.
Okay. So you
Oh,
will contact Milenko about information for the next. And bye
thank
to
you.
everybody.
Thank
I
you.
have to
Thanks for
go.
joining us. Thanks for
Thank you.
joining us.
Ciao.
We will now speak to the youngest shooter, Shiri Sternberg.
Hi.
Shiri Sternberg, the youngest shooter, 15-year-old Shiri, shot 619.7. Shiri, how do you
Hey.
rate your performance today?
It wasn't my best, but I was a little nervous, and I think it affected me. But it was fun. So
And Shiri, you will be up against a very tough competitor, Martin Stremfel, who's finished with the best qualification score, which is 1.1 more than the world record. Martin is one of the strongest air rifle shooters of the world. Does that bother you? Are you scared to
uh,
compete against him?
actually, no. I think it will be fun. So it's a good experience, and it will be nice. I can say I compete against one of the best shooter in the world.
That's the spirit, Shiri. That's Shiri Sternberg, the youngest shooter from Israel, competing in the Topgun competition. It will be an interesting battle as the competition pans out. We'd love to speak to Martin Stremfel. We can't find him. Margaret, is Martin available?
He had problems with his connection, but he tried to. Maybe we check it because he tried to come back. He
Yeah,
wrote me.
just check.
Maybe he do the same like Shiri. Maybe he go out of the shooting range, but I'm not sure. Maybe we can check it, please.
Shiri,
Yes, he's back. He's back.
that's Martin Stremfel.
Hi.
Martin, once again, a
Sorry for
brilliant
my internet.
performance by you. 636.6, unbelievable. And especially that 107.0 in the second series. Amazing shooting by you, Martin, once again. How do you rate your performance?
Oh, I'm very happy with my performance. It's unbelievable. I feel my feeling was not so good before the start, and so I'm very happy that I can shoot this result. Yeah, it's crazy.
And Martin, you will be up against the young shooter Shiri Sternberg of Israel, who's registered 619.7. Does that make you feel a little comfortable, or will you be giving your best? How do you plan? What's your plan for that one-on-one clash with Shiri?
Oh, I think I have to give my best for the competition. So a head-to-head race is always a special one, and everything can go. I hope I can take a good performance, so I can grow up.
Martin, we look forward for your next match on 1st of May. To all the viewers, if you want to see Martin Strempel in action, do log in at the same time on 1st May, 7 p.m. India time. He will be shooting against Shuri Sternberg of Israel. Martin will definitely entertain with a lot of high tens. He registered a lot of 10.9s today. Martin Strempel, truly a world-class shooter. And before we wind up, we will take a small commercial break, after which we will also talk to Margit Melmer and then sum up this competition. Please don't go away. We will take a small commercial break.
Might on ESTA 5, intelligent software for shooters. ESTA 5 makes it easy and comfortable. Whether PC, notebook, tablet or smartphone, the results are displayed directly in the browser. You can choose the display device and therefore also the display size and the type of operation of your Blackmagic measuring frame yourself. The comfortable operation is possible via touchscreen or Bluetooth control panel. Simply determine the light brightness, light color and the target image from the firing point. The shooting on the other stands is no longer disturbed. For the dynamic display in the browser we use the latest web technologies. All important information such as the competition time or series results are displayed clearly on screen. Sport shooters can also display the hit center, the hit circle or detailed hit statistics. New, innovative presentation of results now on mobile devices. Cost-effective, flexible, simple. ESTA 5 can be fully integrated to existing Miton Shootmaster systems. Miton, your partner for the shooting sport.
And this is how the competition will pan out in the next 10 days. We are through with the qualification match today. Martin Strempel shot the best score of 636.6, which is 1.1 more than the current world record. There will be no action tomorrow, but we will be back soon on 1st May as the first place today will shoot against 8th. On 2nd May, we will have 2nd versus 7th. On 3rd May, we will have 3rd versus 6th. And then on 4th May, we'll have the last quarterfinal match, 4th versus 5th.
The winners will proceed to the two semi-finals, the first semi-final on 5th May and the second semi-final on the 6th May. The two winners of the semi-finals will make it to the gold medal match, and the two shooters to lose the semi-finals will make it to the bronze medal match on the 7th May. The gold medal match, the title match, who will decide the Top Gun crown, will be held on 8th May. Stay tuned every day at the same time. There is a lot of action in store.
Okay.
Margit, what's your closing comment on this?
My closing comment, congratulations to Martin for this great score that he had done, that he had reached today. Unbelievable. And I'm really happy. And I'm happy for the next days. On the 1st of May, we start with Bernhard against Shiri. So that will be nice. She was talking with us before, and it's a great pleasure for her to shot with such a great shooter. And I'm sure she will have a few of points. She will get points against him because she's young, she's tough, and it's also, yes, it's a good experience for both of them. And I'm really happy, yes, I will cross my fingers for the match against Bernhard and Lucas, number 4 and number 5. And this would also be very nice. This match on the 4th of May. Yeah. So I think it's a good modus. It's a good idea. The Top Gun event, and now this head-to-head race. Now I think that's great. You will see. We'll have a lot of spectators. We will have a lot of viewers on Facebook. They will watching us. Yeah.
Yes, Margit, certainly. And I think this clash between Bernhard and Lucas, if we can talk a little bit more about it, it's going to be very interesting. I think it's Bernhard with all his experience in various forms of rifle shooting, and Lucas, of course, in red hot form these days with some very, very high scores. It's going to be a tough match. And the other tough match which I'm looking forward to is the one between the reigning Olympic champion Ginny Thrasher and Arjun Babuta.
Yeah. That also, because Ginny was not on. It was not her best day today. You hear she got the vacuum today, and or yesterday or 2 days ago. The vaccinate today, and she was not. It was not her best day, and we know she can do it better. And yes, and we know also that Arjun is also very strong. So this will be, and I'm sure a lot of Indian guys will share him, will be with us, and I think that will motivate him too. Oh, he's here now. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, and as we were speaking about him, we have Arjun Babuta. Arjun, some brilliant performance by you today. Arjun, you'll be up against the current Olympic champion, Ginny Thrasher. It'll be a very interesting match of the quarterfinals. Arjun, what do you have to say about your performance and your upcoming match against the reigning Olympic champion, Ginny?
I think it's pretty exciting, and I'm really looking forward to it because it's a good chance that I got to compete against one of the elite. And the competition was really interesting in this pandemic, and I think it will be more interesting in future as we progress towards it.
That's Arjun Babuta, the world number 13. He's in great form, did very well today with a 629.9. Will be up against the reigning Olympic champion, Ginny Thrasher of USA. So an Indian shooter versus a shooter from USA, both leading shooters of their country. A very interesting battle on the 3rd of May. At the same time, 7 p.m. India time. Arjun, probably you can invite all your shooting fans
friends and relatives to see the match, witness it live on the Indian Shooting Facebook and YouTube pages.
Yes, sir.
Thank you, Arjun. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining us. We hope to see you in your next round against Ginny Thrasher.
Yeah, see you. Good luck.
And now it's time for the competition to get over after this very, very short Top Gun promo. So if you want to know who will be the Top Gun on 8th May, you have to stay tuned to indianshooting.com. Till then and only till then, goodbye, and we hope to see you on 1st May with all the live action. Thank you very much. I'm Shimon Sharif.